Okay. I just want to thank John Rands for coming out and talking, and you know, he's a very unique individual to have in our community, and a very brave a politician, because he always calls it as it is, and he's just full of common sense. And I just asked him to send me his list. I'm going to need to pin it up on my wall every time I go to make a phone call, how to approach trying to convince or perhaps sway someone's opinion, which I'm increasingly believing that I'm not that good at. But I think really we have to work in a very methodical way. We have to find our allies, and one thing I've found over the years working on this issue is I have created a lot of great friends and a lot of great associations with people that I would never have dreamt of been working with previous to that. So I think we all share very similar views and our desires, and what we want to see to happen in our community really does not impact that much on what we think our political stripes are or whatever. We really have to all rise above that and get things done, you know, and work together. I'm just going to mention here, there was a Court of Appeal in Chateauguay, Quebec, just happened a few weeks ago. This happened on a municipal level that John's talking about. And basically the city of Chateauguay won in the provincial courts in Quebec the right to have the decision-making powers over where or how cell phone transmitters are sited. Now this is very, very important. It could be a groundbreaking decision, very similar to what occurred about 10 years ago in Hull, Quebec, when the city of Hull won the rights to control the spraying of pesticides on city properties. And since that's happened, all these cities in Canada now are exercising that right and curbing the spraying of pesticides on public properties. That all happened from the decision of one municipality in Canada. And that's the thing we can remember. Like, we can win a battle here in Victoria, and it can resonate right across the country. So, and I was trying to think of what I'd say here today to all my great friends here that I've known for quite a long time. And I'm not going to really be able to impart any information, I think, that we all don't already know. I mean, about the technical aspects of the equipment. John touched on that very, very important issue that we have not agreed to have this type of technology attached to our homes. And no matter what BC Hydro tells you, or the or provincial government, that you have never agreed to have a radio frequency transmitter attached to your home, and this transmitter, you know, sends radiation into your home. That's an invasion of your home, which is a fundamental right that we have all in Canada. So we're entering a new era where this type of legislation is being passed with very little knowledge of the public and very little awareness of the true impacts and the true health impacts that this could have on them. That's a huge battle for us, and we just have to keep on working at it and trying to get our message out to as many people as possible, to let them know that these are health issues and health concerns, and they're bona fide, scientifically verifiable, and could be a major health crisis for us in the future if we proceed with adding more and more of this type of radiation to the environment. Now, just to remember, you know, BC Hydro is not the government. It's a crown corporation. You know, it's just another corporation that has a deal with you. And remember that the arrangement you have with BC Hydro is a personal arrangement between you and the corporation. And it's not, the corporation has laws that back up their positions, but they're not engraved in stone. And fundamental rights and freedoms override a corporate law any day of the week, as we all know. Now, in the previous to the last election, I went around desperately trying to find anyone, and this is a provincial election, that might become an ally and put some type of good policy in place, or put a platform, put a plank in their platform that they're going to fight these things in the campaign. It turned out that basically all the major political parties in British Columbia love smart meters. They're totally enamored with the technology. They love what the sort of control issues that they're going to be seeing that Hydro is promoting. Basically, we're really stuck with a paradigm where, you know, the Green Party of British Columbia, the NDP, who could have become the government had they, you know, had some progressive policies, one being, fighting smart meters, but we couldn't get them to do anything. They're not changed in any way, and particularly with the NDP, they are calling for an independent review of smart meters if they ever were to become government, but we all know that that would be reviewed through the BC Utilities Commission, which is now just a rubber stamp organization for BC Hydro and the government. So the NDP's call for an independent review is really, just a non-starter. Anybody that takes any time to look at this issue would know that that's a sort of an idea that would win over people who are not knowledgeable. But the NDP will not would never look into the health issues, nor the profoundly undemocratic principles that are being broken with this type of technology. So just remember that. I have a lot of great friends in the NDP, and they just hate me criticizing them. But you guys got to get a hold of your party and get something happening that's really progressive before the next election. Well, anyway, I'd just like to wrap up on that. There's a whole lot of things that could be said, but I'm going to be around here after everybody speaks, and I think if a few people want to stick around and talk about some fundamental issues, then we're still organizing all the time. We're still working on this issue, and we're looking for fresh ideas and fresh initiatives. So I'll be around here after the rally, and let's have a talk and see what we can do. Thanks a lot.